Hey guys, it's me, Sarah, and today I want to tell you just a little bit about resilience. I'm doing a workshop on resilience coming up, and I realized that not everybody is so familiar with resilience, with the word resilience, that they understand exactly what it is and why they would want to be it. So resilience is something that I'm pretty excited about. Positive psychology is a branch of psychology that studies human thriving, so that tries to understand why some human beings thrive. Why in the face of setbacks, some people really are able to persevere and to recover. Why some people have strong relationships, why some people are happy, why some people really feel that they have a very meaningful life. So looking at these people who are thrivers and trying to understand what is it that they do, and can we teach those skills to everyone? And the amazing news is that the answer is yes, that the skills of people who are really happy and successful and thrive, and when I say success, to me, success means having a happy, fulfilling life, meaningful life, and happy to me means, being fulfilled. It doesn't mean feeling joy all of the time. So the great news is that we can all learn those skills. And one of the most important questions that positive psychology studies is, why in the face of setbacks, of challenges, of disappointment, of trauma even, why are some people able to really recover from that and able to, after something difficult happens to them or they don't get what they were hoping for, why are some people able to not only be as happy as they were and as functional as they were before this quote-unquote negative thing happened to them, and how come some people are unable to do that or aren't doing that? And what they find is a number of skills and characteristics that resilient people share in common. So my definition of resilience is simply the ability to recover from anything. And so with that definition, we can see why everybody would like to be more resilient, because a person can show how resilient they are when a major tragedy hits, when they, lose a limb or a family member, or when they are, fighting in a war, or recover from a really painful illness. But people can also show resilience when, they fall and trip and fall in an exercise class, or when they have a bad day at work, or when they fight with their spouse, or when their child talks back. All of these things, big or smaller things that we need to be resilient in order to recover from, in order to thrive, in order to have a meaningful, fulfilling life, and to create what it is that we want. So the question that positive psychology asks is, who are these people that are able to sort of recover from anything, who don't give up, who succeed in the face of challenge? We've all heard incredible stories about people who are raised in really difficult circumstances, who have been abused, who have had no money, who have lived on the streets, and a few of these people become game changers for the world, and they're able to thrive despite the challenges that they face. So who are these people, and what are they doing? And can the rest of us learn how to do it too? So that's what resilience is about, and that's what I'm going to be teaching in this workshop coming up. What is it that those people who seemingly can recover from whatever it is that they face and thrive despite challenges, in the face of challenges. And how do we break down those skills and those attributes and teach them to ourselves so that we are better equipped to recover from the big and the small challenges that we face in our lives. And the reason why I believe that resilience is so important for everyone is because everybody faces challenges. Things never turn out precisely as we expected, you know? Sometimes a project at work is harder than we expected. Sometimes our kid is more of a challenge to raise than we expected. Sometimes our spouse is more of a challenge to communicate with than we expected. Sometimes dinner that we wanted to make doesn't turn out the way that we thought it would. And when those things happen, you know, what do? How do we recover? And not only how do we recover, how do we even use those things as fuel to become better, to grow, and to increase the fulfillment and meaning that we have in our lives? How do we become one of those people that never gives up? One of those people who, despite the challenges that may surround us, because we don't always have control over that, how do we continue to thrive, continue to lead a meaningful life, and find fulfillment and really feel good about who we are and what we're doing? How do we become more resilient?